Hey, it's time for the Tuesday puzzle. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Solve with Steve. Before we get to today's puzzle, let's take a look. I don't often show this, but we have a 99 streak. Today, I'm trying to get back into the triple digits. I know it's going to happen. I believe it's going to happen. Never quite sure, but I have a reasonable probability of getting it done. Still not the longest streak, just shy of 400, and then the unthinkable happened, but that's okay. It takes time to build it up. That time is now. It's time today to get up to that triple digit. Here we go. Solve number 100 in a row. Can I do it? I believe the answer is yes. What do you think? Do you believe in miracles? I don't think this will take a miracle, but do you believe in probabilities? Probably. All right, let's do it. This is Solve with Steve. Bob Benson is the constructor today. By the way, if you don't know what's going to happen, I'm going to solve the crossword. I'm ready to do it. I'm excited. Here we go. What do we have here? Groups of soldiers, troops, companies, battalions. Let's go with troops. Hindu honorific would be Shri. A place where puppies are pampered. It's a pet spa, pet something. Have a bee in one's bonnet. I'm not sure. Ilan Omar is the representative from Minnesota. The popular candy in gold foil is Rolo. I like those. Those are good. Okay. Tablespoon divisions are teaspoons. Lesions are swords. What do we have here? The Lego movie. Plastic something. Plastic, I don't know. Like Eeyore is somber, and have a bee in one's bonnet is to obsess over something. Star Trek. What's going on here? We have the Lego movie. We have Star Trek. These are movies. I don't know what's going on here. All right, laugh like a witch to cackle. My little pretty. And your little dog, too. It's my pretty. It's not my little pretty. Okay. Coped with is to dealt with. Yes, thorn, I'm not sure. Let's see, maybe it's a burr in one side. Perch for a plant or a pie on the windowsill. That's where you put those things. Schlemiel is a, no good Nick is a, I don't know. Not a base, it would be an acid. Pet spas. A sad sack is a schlemiel. Yeah, okay, yeah. Not really. No good Nick is like you're up to no good. Schlemiel is like, oh, you poor thing. You're like, you can't do anything right kind of thing. All right. Communicate with the hands. It's, I don't know, maybe you're signing. Not just, you're actually saying words with your hands. You're not just gesticulating as I was. Horse that excels in equestrian sports. Arab? I thought Arabian was the horse. Maybe it's an Arab. I'm not sure. Cabinet division would be a department. We have several of those here in the United States. You never know how many, but we have a bunch. Trawling equipment would be a net. Completely dominate informally is to own, or is it to pwn? Let's see. That surprises me. Huh. I see. Whoa. I'm not sure. Second Amendment subject is the right to bear arms. The Second Amendment of the United States Constitution, by the way. Finding Nemo. Man, it's a fish story. What's going on here? Oregon Trail had the wagon, so it's to own, not to pwn. Had the Conestoga wagon. Are we there yet? Gee, that surprised me. That's what this is. Finding Nemo. Watch me find a fish. I don't know. Tokyo-based company produces cameras and office equipment. How about Ricoh? That works. A channel for the Mavericks and the Cavaliers are basketball teams. Professional, they play on NBA TV and also TNT and ESPN and Okay. Let's see. Breaks in continuity are gaps. Complete messes are stir. I don't actually watch the NBA, but I know the theme song. That's a really cool song. No, this doesn't look right. Styes. Oh, like this place is a pigsty. That kind. Device with tracking tech. It's not VCR, is it? Like you would have to adjust the tracking on that. And then, like, the screen would, like, the picture would be halfway through the screen, and you turn this little knob and get it. So maybe it is the tracking, not, like, tracking where you are, but it was, like, that's what they called it, the tracking. Finding Nemo, yeah, water something. Okay, worth mentioning, yeah, if you're not old like me, you don't know of dealing with the tracking button knob on a VCR and how important that was. Man, the things we went through. All right, game which players tend to avoid the Queen of Spades is Hearts because it's plus 13 if you get the Queen of Spades. You don't want her. We had not nice names to call the Queen of Spades. All right. Character on both This Is Us and The Last of Us. No, I don't know. Test? No idea. It's too brute. Hey, that was in the puzzle a couple days ago. I don't want to see the revealer yet, if that is a revealer. Highest grade would be A+, unless, of course, you can get an A++, you know. Your scruff is the nape of your neck. Went the distance, you lasted till the end. Water heater? Water weather? I don't know what's going on here. Pants informally are trow, as in trousers, as in you drop trow, you show people your underwear. Okay, a political platform, perhaps, I don't know. Thorn is, I don't know. Lecture counterpart, a lab. Maybe you have a college course where you're taking the lectures 3 times a week, and the lab is once a week for 3 hours, for example. A thorn is a bar, I want to say, but that would be this burr. Water beauty, water feature? Water feature? I mean, it is. It's a movie about water. It takes place in the water. Is water feature? Is that a thing? I don't know. This looks like world something. I don't want to see what the. I didn't look at that. I don't know what the revealer is. Let's see. All right, spirit guide. I don't know. Thorn. I don't know. A barb. That's what it is. A thorn is a little sticky thing. Barb. Spirit guide. There's a bar menu. Guide to the spirits. Get it? Okay. Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Not filled as a role as uncast. Let's do that. Let's go jump up here to their smallest country in the EU. I was gonna say Monaco or Vatican City, but Malta is not that small. Oh, well, maybe Vatican and Monaco are not in the EU, and Malta is. So it's 122 square miles. I thought Malta was bigger than that, but maybe not. Regarding as to triads patients, you're testing my patients. Whopper server is a liar. You're telling lies. What is this World Series? Oh, okay. Planet Earth. It's a series about the world. Yes. Okay. So that wasn't the revealer. So there is no revealer. That's okay. So we have water feature. We have World Series. What else we got here? All right. Political platform. I'm not sure. Actor Guy. I've seen Memento. I don't know if the guy's name is Guy Pierce, because political platform, you stand on a soapbox, and Guy Pierce. All right, here we go. Locale famous for roast is the Friars Club. They have the comedy roasts, not like roast beef, but like roast person. Gorilla that famously learned to sign. Was that Coco, I think was the name? Maybe. X-ray specs are novelty goggles. And luau instruments, the ukulele. Subpar grub is slop. Sends reeling with a punch. You deck somebody, you knock them out. Old man, what is it? Old man waves fist at cloud, shakes fist at cloud, screams at cloud. I don't know. He does that. I don't know what the name is. I don't know. Old man angers at cloud, something like that. All right. Star Trek, space something. Space opera, space series, space, I don't know. We have water feature, World Series, space, plastic, Lego movie, plastic, card, plastic, real, I don't know. Winchester for one. Is that a rifle? I think it's a rifle. It's the air rifle. Isn't that what they did in the Christmas story? That's what they wanted? I don't know. Ren and Stimpy are cartoon buddies back from the 1990s. Hit 1958 song, Nel Bleu de Pinto de Bleu. I don't know. This is RSVP. Initials on invitation is RSVP. When doubled to cheerleaders' accessories, a palm, plastic film. Oh, like a plastic film. Okay, we'll talk later. Langston Hughes, I too sing America. Okay. Volare, oh, cantare, oh. Okay, there we go. Alma mater. Here we go. Space project. No, I don't know. Old man yells at cloud. That's what the old man does. Obsolete is old. Speaking of old man. Leers at his ogles. Don't do that. Not nice. Space program. Yes, Star Trek was a program. Crew propellers are oars. The oldest Gershwin brother must be Ira, unless there's another one like Ike. Is there Ike Gershwin? Maybe. I don't know. Workout unit, you do reps. They make up sets. And military installations are forts. And whee! Do 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 do. 100, baby! Woo! C for 100. That's right. I don't know the sign for 100, but that's the sign for Roman 100. Yeah! There it is. Ooh, yeah. Triple digits. Ooh la la. Woo! All right. I am happy it happened. I had a feeling it was going to happen. Let's look at the theme. There's a couple of words that I got without seeing any of the clues, so we'll do that because I got it off crossings. And then we'll see if there's anything new. Here we go. So, the theme is these are names of movies or TV shows that can be described, I guess, using a different a different clue. That's a phrase. So, for example, Planet Earth is a series. It was a TV series, or is a TV series about the world. So it's a World Series. Now, most people, when they hear the phrase World Series, they think, oh, that's the baseball championship between the National League and the American League. Or if you're not from the U.S., you're like, yeah, that's some baseball thing. But yes, it is. That's what we call World Series. And then there's World Series of poker and World Series of other things. But no, the World Series is baseball. But also a World Series would be the show Planet Earth. Finding Nemo, very, very famous movie, Disney Pixar, right? It takes place in the ocean, in and around Australia and the Great Barrier Reef. And so it is a water feature. A full-length movie is called a feature, and it's a feature that takes place in the water. It is a water feature. I'm not quite sure what the phrase water feature means. Is that architectural? Like, oh, we put a lake here, let's put a water feature? I think it is. I'm not quite sure what a water feature means. I've heard that phrase, but I'm not quite sure what it means. But then we have the space program. When we think of the space program, we think of NASA. We think of a government, some sort of a government-funded effort to have spaceships, right? That's the space program. Different countries. China has a space program. And, India landed on the moon, or something like that, right? That happened, right? Well, China landed on the moon? I don't remember. Somebody who wasn't the U.S. or Russia landed on the moon recently. It was a couple. people. I'm not sure. Anyway, but space program, that's what a country has where they fund the technology and the science behind space travel. But Star Trek was for many, many years a TV show, a program set in space. Therefore, it was a space program. And finally, a plastic film. Sometimes there's like a thin sheet of plastic on something, and it's the film, and you peel it off. Typically, like new electronics will have a plastic film, and you can peel it off, and then you throw it out or recycle it maybe. And it's a thin film of plastic. But a film also means movie, and Legos are made of plastic. Sorry, Lego bricks are made of plastic, and so you can have a plastic film, but a plastic film is a movie about plastic. Also, the Barbie movie, right? It's fantastic. I'm in plastic. I don't think that song was in the Barbie movie, but, maybe it was. I don't know. I never saw the Barbie movie. It's on the list. I know. Anyway, that was fun. I had fun with that one. Maybe it's not the best puzzle ever, but I don't care. It was better than not doing it by a lot, and that's what really matters. Holy cow! Wait, this was a guess. This was a total guess. Oh my gosh! Character name on This Is Us and The Last of Us. I don't watch either one of these. I'm like, I don't know. Is it Tess? Apparently, it was. I totally missed that. Wow! I just threw it in there because why not? And like a fresh coat of paint is wet. I didn't see that one. And worth mentioning is wow. That's pretty funny. What else? There's a couple that I didn't get. I didn't get Terra or Spasm. Alternative name for planet Earth is Terra from the Latin for Earth, and an involuntary contraction is a spasm. Very, very good. That makes sense. When your muscles decide they're gonna contract, or a certain particular muscle, that's a spasm. What else? I did not know this. The official name of Volare, is that Dean Martin? I think it's Dean Martin. Is Nel Blue de Pinto de Blue. I might look that one up. Should I look it up? Yeah, I want to look at water feature and see what that is. What else? What was ire? A Furious ire. Yeah, okay. Is there anything else that I didn't see the clue for? I don't think so. I think I got all of these. So let's look up water feature, and then we'll look up Volare, and then I will sing it. I will listen to it, rather, as I'm posting this one. And I encourage you to do the same. Here we go. So water feature. What in the world is a water feature? According to Wikipedia, according to other things. Water feature. Artificial construct that prominently displays water. That is landscape architecture. Okay, so yeah, you'll have a water feature. You'll build in a little pond or a little waterfall. Is a water feature. Ancient water features powered using gravity. Human power animals to pump the water. Now we have electric pumps. Okay, sometimes the steam engine. Now it's electricity. All right, so there we go. Water feature. It is an architectural phrase. Is falling water going to show up here? That's the famous, what do you call it? Frank Lloyd Wright house named Falling Water, right? Let's see. All right, but these are all water features. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And the other one I wanted to look up was Volare. Voice of America, Volodymyr Zelensky. Volleyball, volatile organic compound, Volaris, Mexican low-cost airline, Volaris. Fabio Rovazzi song in 2017. Domenico Modugno is the 1958 song Nel Blu di Pinto de Blu. Wow, I got that one all wrong. In the blue that is painted blue. Wow. Apparently Italian for blue is blue. I thought Italian for blue was like Azzurro, like the Azzurri for the soccer team, but I was wrong. Oh, here we go. Wow, I was really wrong about that one. In the blue sky as I was painted blue, popularly known as Volare, originally recorded by Domenico Modugno, with music composed by himself. Italian lyrics represented Italy in the third edition of the Eurovision Song Contest back in 1958. Third place out of 10. Billboard's #1 single for the year. Inspired by Two Paintings by Marc Chagall. Wow. Franco Migliacci wrote the lyrics. How do you like that? It's a ballad in a dramatic chanson style. Well, I didn't know that. That sounds fancy. It's a chanson. San Remo Music Festival, Eurovision Song Contest. I had no idea. Commercial success. Why did I think that was Dean Martin? Oh, wait. Okay, here we go. During its U.S. release, 15 other recordings of the song were also released, including Dean Martin's version. And Dean Martin's version was named Volare, but the original song was Nel Blue di Pinto de Blue. Wow. Billboard Song of the Year. Holy cow. First non-American, Canadian, or British single to achieve this honor in the rock era until 1994's The Sign by Ace of Base. I didn't know Ace of Base was Swedish. Alrighty. So there we go. Who knew? I did not know that. Wow. The most played Italian song in Italy as well as in the whole world in 2004. More than Funiculi, Funicula, Funiculi, Funicula. I'm guessing it would be more played than that. Oh, wow. And more than Dominic the Christmas Donkey. I kid. They play that a lot here in the U.S., but I know that's not real Italian. Oh, wow. Okay, so Volare, not the Dean Martin, but there is a Dean Martin Volare, but this is the original Domenico Modugno version of wow. Okay, I'm so glad that we looked this. Aren't you? Aren't you glad? That is really that is probably as much fun as the crossword. Nothing, not to take away from the crossword, but that's just really cool learning that. Okay, so in fact, as a matter of fact, I was right, which is a little bit validating, just a little bit. All right, I had a lot of fun today. I made it to 100. I learned about volare and nel blu di pinto di blu. I'm butchering the pronunciation, but that's okay. Hey, I had a lot of fun. I mentioned that. It's still true. I hope you had fun too. If you did, and you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? You were waiting for 100, weren't you? Well, now we're there, baby. We have achieved hundredness. We have achieved the triple digits once again. There's nowhere to go but to the quadruple digits. It might take a while. Perhaps 3 years. Are you with me? We can make it happen. Or not. I don't know. We'll see what life brings us. But whatever it does, I will try to solve the puzzle. And I invite you to once again join. Let's do it right. Let's do it middle length. Let's do it right there. So click that Steve right there. And if you do, you can be a member, subscriber. And I hope you do. And I hope you enjoy as many videos as you can, as you would like. And have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.